Good morning, Patriots. It is Thursday, March 28th. I'm Julian, and here's what's happening at ATown today. Congratulations, you made it to spring break. We started the week with the first installment of a series on how school division leaders are planning to transform the Albemarle campus. In case you missed the first segment, here it is again.
We're going to put parking
No,
garage here.
that's the thing. A master plan is simply, I would say, not what's going to happen, but a set of recommendations and guidelines for what could happen.
Do you know about the Lambs Lane project?
I do. I'm familiar with it, yeah.
A lot of comprehensive studies were done. Again, this isn't just Albemarle, this is the entire division, and then they came up with these center ideas.
When we did this plan, Center 2 was not even part of it because we didn't know where Center 2 was going to be at that point. So now that Center 2 is going in kind of at the front of Albemarle or beside Albemarle, part of that loop road or connector road will be put in as part of the Center 2 project.
Tandem School property or near Tandem School by Monticello is where they were going to build it, and then COVID hit and everything got reevaluated. And so after people looked at different things, they felt like this was a promising area here. And so there's a lot of discussions, there's concerns, obviously traffic, things like that, right? And structures to handle more students or more staff or more people here. So they ended up landing on, there's a building right behind us called Building Services where people operate out from the county. So that building will basically be demolished and then they'll build a new Center 2, which will be there. It's not projected for another 3 or 4 years to be completed, but then that would be available to all of the high school students in the county, just like Center 1 is, and it also hopefully alleviates some of the crowding that we have here at the school because, we obviously have to use the pods out back.
I can tell you from sitting in the meetings, this building is going to be nothing like Center 1. Center 1 is a small center within an industrial complex. This is going to be a standalone high school building that can house up to 400 students. That is going to be multiple stories, amazing natural lighting, but in addition, the classrooms are going to be the most up-to-date that we can financially handle.
Well, I mean, if you're ever around, there's clearly space issues here, right? We have a lot of kids, and when you add in the elementary and Journey Middle School, this time of day, when you came in at 4:30 kind of clears up a little bit, but between, 4 and 4:30, this is high traffic, a lot of kids walking in and out.
I think my main concern is like traffic-wise, how's that gonna affect the school?
If you look at if you look at how they address the over-underpass down here on Hydraulic and Rio, I gotta believe they can figure something out for this too that doesn't make it too disruptive. It's probably gonna require some widening of lanes. Perhaps putting in concrete median guidance things it's amazing how much just putting a big blob of concrete in the middle of the road slows people down. So I have a feeling you'll see that, and you know what? Twice a day, traffic's gonna be funky like it is.
Yeah.
But I think if that's the biggest concern we have, then to me, don't do it.
Thanks to Andrew, Enrique, and Ian for their work on that story, and we'll have more from them after the break. In sports news, Patriot Boys Soccer is in action tonight against the Flucos of Fluvanna. JV will start play at 5:30, followed by varsity squad at 7:30. If football isn't your thing, you can always catch baseball and softball at home, also against Fluvanna. So this is our last broadcast of March, which means it's also the last day of music in our school's month. We want to thank Ms. Morris, Ms. LaPrade, Ms. Hall, all of our musical teachers, and especially the folks who put together the videos that we've been sharing with you all month. We'll close out the month with a look at the renowned AHS Jazz Band. Have a great spring break, and we'll see you on the other side of ATown today.
My name is Ian. I'm in 11th grade and I play piano in jazz band.
And what's your favorite part of being in jazz band?
For me, it's just getting to play with a bunch of my friends and a bunch of really cool people and getting to play like music that I like to play. I like playing jazz, so getting to play with just a lot of other people from our school is really fun.
My name is Eric. I'm in 10th grade and I play alto saxophone.
And what's been the highlight of your year in jazz band so far?
We went on a national jazz festival at Philly, and it was an interesting trip because the whole jazz band got together and we played at a venue that we've never played at, and it was also, we got to see a lot of like really good players and also meet a lot of jazz artists that are like kind of renowned. Yeah, and it was just an eye-opening experience and all together. So yeah, that's been the highlight of my year so far in jazz band.
I'm Alexis Ohms, and I play flute in the jazz band.
And why did you join jazz band?
Since 10th grade, I looked up to the jazz band when they played their benefit concert, and hearing the solos, especially another flute, Cole Smith was in at the time, really inspired me to be able to play that well. And I really looked forward to all the different activities we get to do and concerts we get to play for the community.
My name is Jacob Miller. I'm a freshman and I play guitar.
And as a freshman, what are you looking forward to doing in jazz band?
I'm really looking forward to not only getting to bond with the other members of the band, but still getting to take on more responsibility, especially in the competition sets, whether that's playing more solos or having more kind of featured lines. And also getting to be in the first combo is something I'm really looking forward to.